So today we are going to be working with Canva, which is a site where you can design all different types of graphics, from Tumblr graphics to Facebook graphics, any kinds of social media graphics. We're going to be concentrating on infographics today. And so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to canva.com and get an account. I have one with my Google, so I'm just going to sign in and make sure I sign in on the right one. And there we go. And this is where you end up. This is sort of your dashboard. So up at the top, you can see all the different designs that are available. And then below are all the different infographics that you may have already made. As you see, I have quite a few. So I am going to be looking for an infographic. So I'm going to click the More button. You see there's tons of different things that you can make, but I'm going to be using the infographic, which is right here. And with the infographic, there's a lot of templates. So once I click that on the side, all of the templates are going to come up. Now you'll notice that some of them say free, some of them do not. If you pick one that does not say free, it's $1. The thing is that you have to, every time you edit or download it again, you have to repay the $1. So there's plenty of free items on the website that you can use, so you shouldn't have to get into the paid stuff. So I am going to be making an infographic on my classroom. So I'm looking for something that has some boxes in it, and that because I'm going to be using it to give out information to parents. So I like this one right here actually. So I'm going to put that, I'm just going to drag it. And you see the template is all ready to go. Now it's a little small for me, so I'm going to come right here and I'm going to click the plus button twice, and it's going to make it a little bigger so that I can see it. So I am going to go up here, and when you're working with the template, really you're just replacing anything that you want that's already there, and it will replace it in the exact same font. You can change colors, and you can change the font if you'd like. So I'm going to just go here and I'm going to say get the scoop and click off. And you see that's a little big, so I'm going to go back in, and it's at 54. I'm going to change it to 32 and make it a little bit smaller. I like the color though, so I'm going to keep that. And I don't really need this, so I'm going to click on it once and then hit the trash button, and that will get rid of it. And here I'm going to write Miss Stevens, 3rd grade. And you see again it's a little big, so I'm going to go down to 24, make it a little smaller, and I also think I'm going to move it up a little bit. You see those lines can kind of help you make sure that everything stays in line. And here I'm just going to type in the years, so I'm going to base it off last year, 2014, 2015, so pretty easy to use. So now I want to get some different icons. Now, one thing that I do suggest is having the information you want ready to go. So here I have some information in just a Google Doc of things that I want to include on the infographic. So I'm going to go back here, and I know I want to talk about gym. So I'm going to take this light bulb and I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm going to go here to Elements. And you see there's tons of different things to choose from. I'm going to go to the icons. And again, you'll see that the icons say free. If they don't say free, they are $1. So I'm going to look for an icon that will help me describe gym a little bit. Now, you might not find exactly what you need. You can upload your own pictures if you like, but I always like to see what they have here first. So I'm going to look here and see, I'm actually going to search and see if they have like a sneaker. So you see that these come up and these are $1. They're not really icons, so that's really not going to work. So I'm just going to go back to shoe. Let's see if that works at all. Nope, that's $1. So I'm going to actually go back to icons and see if I can find something interesting that I can do there. And there's some health stuff. So I think that I can actually use the heart because your heart pumps in gym class, right? So I'm just going to drag this over and I'm going to make it smaller because I want it to fit. But I'm also going to change the color because you can see that the color of the heart is not really going with the background. So I'm going to go to right this button and I think that I'm going to change it to maybe blue. There we go. That stands out a little bit more. Actually, I might change it to purple so it goes with the other side. So then I just click on the text and I'm going to replace it with what I want. So our class has gym on Mondays and Wednesdays. Please wear sneakers. And there you go. And then you just keep going like that. You just keep replacing each section with what you want the infographic to say. So there are different elements that you can choose from. Icons, photos, holidays, grids, frames. There's lots of things to play around with. You can also change the background and you can upload your own different pictures or images. So once you're done, you have two choices. You can hit share or download. I usually download them, and you have several options. You can download an image or you can download a PDF. You can also download more than one. I usually download a PDF for print and a high quality image. These are great for a website or to give out at an open house or a back to school night, but it's a great way to get information out in a quick and easy way. So I hope that was helpful and thank you for watching.